We are given the points -2, 4, and -3, 0. The first step we want to do is to find the slope. We'll use these points where m equals the change in y over the change in x. And just a little side note, this triangle literally means change in. And change in y is y2 minus y1. Change in x is x2 minus x1. Plugging in these values, we get 0 minus 4 over -3 minus -2. We get -4 over -3 plus 2, -4 over -1, which is a positive 4. In step 2, we want to find the y-intercept. To do this, we use the general form of the equation y equals mx plus b. We already know that m is 4, and we can pick one of these two ordered pairs. I'm going to pick -2, 4, and we can plug those in for x and y. If we plug in these values, we get 4, because that's our y value, equals 4, which is the slope, times -2, which is our x value, plus b. We solve, we get 4 equals -8 plus b. Add 8 to both sides. We find that b equals 12. Okay. Because we know that m equals 4 and b equals 12, then our equation is y equals 4x plus 12. Let's go ahead and graph this so we can see what that looks like. Remember, we want to make sure to number and label our axes. Since 12 is kind of a high number, I'm going to have each dash on my y-axis stand for 4 points. And we'll still have x increased by 1. All right, the positive 12 tells us that our y-intercept is 12, so we have the point 0, 12. A slope of 4 means we go up 4 units, so we go from 12 to 16 every time we move over 1. So we have the point 1, 16. We also have the point 2, 20, 3, 24. We can connect these points with a straight line, and that is our y equals 4x plus 12 line. Lastly, I want to talk a little bit more about slope. We have 4 possibilities for slope. Slope can be positive, negative, 0, or undefined. If we have a line that is slanting upward, that line has a positive slope. So a positive slope slants upward. If we instead have a line that is slanting down, that means y is decreasing as x increases. That is a negative slope. So a negative slope slopes downward. If we have a 0 slope, that means we have a horizontal line because there's no change in y when x changes.